Hey everyone, we're in Pisek, North Dakota, and we're here for the bike check. This bike just won the Nepomuk Narly, and there's a few things that I changed the day of the race to make it a little bit faster, so I just wanted to tell you about it. So let's first go through the usual stuff. So all GRX, we have 2x because this course demands a 2x because most of it is super fast. So you need a big ring, but there's some gnarly stuff sprinkled into it. So you need also your small ring at the back. The clutch when it's on your chain doesn't flip. It's a must for gravel and mountain bike. Let's stay at the back here. Black ink wheel, gravel wheel, still super straight, even we're halfway to the season and it doesn't seem to be at all crooked. So always super straight, and I really love them. They're super stiff and very fast, very light. First thing that was super important to me yesterday was the tire choice. So the gravel here is really like sand. So it makes the corners super slippery, and having nuts on the side was super important, but it's also a very fast gravel and a very fast course. So just come see the tire. You'll see this tire is kind of the perfect mix. So on the side you have some pretty good nubs that can help you in the cornering so you don't fall, and in the middle it's pretty much a slick. So you have like a slick thing here, and that means it's the fastest it can be. I could have run slick, but I think this tire was pretty much as fast, and at least I had a little bit more safety in the corner. This one is a Kenda. It's not available yet. It's a prototype. Should be out next year. But so far it's my tire of choice. I can't wait for you guys to try it. The frame factor, Austro gravel. Yesterday in my head I was like, we should call it the Factor TT Austro gravel, because with the TT bar, the integrated black ink TT bar and integrated handlebar, it really felt like a TT bike. It was so fast, and that was the big addition for me yesterday. It was to put the TT bars. This course is very flat and very windy, and honestly, if you look at the power number of the other racers, you'll see they went quite slower, but they average the same power pretty much, and that speaks a lot to the TT bars. So if you're able to push similar watts in those bars, they're like 30 watts, 40 watts even faster if you have a good position. So yeah, yesterday they were kind of a no-brainer, and with the slick setup, it doesn't add too much weight. So yeah, like I said, it's just a no-brainer. Those TT bars, to really focus on the aero now, were paired with the laser aero helmet. So honestly, it's pretty much as fast as a TT helmet. As you can see, it's super aero, and people don't really think about it, but helmet really makes a big difference. Merci Olivier, thank you Laboratoire RIVA. Last aero gains was the Skinsuit by BioRacer. Normally I kind of have a little bit of trouble with the aero suit because they get too hot. That's their new Tokyo that they developed for the Olympic, and as you can see, it's like half and half. Just be careful when you're out in the sun. You can get very badly burned. I rode this Skinsuit in Las Vegas in like 45-degree heat in the sun, and I got a very bad sunburn. It works, but just you have to put sunscreen in your back. But yeah, super fast and breathable. That was always the problem I had with Skinsuit. Silka bottle cage holder. People always ask me, how is this bottle cage holding? This one at the bottom. So those bottle cages, they're not in carbon. They're in titanium. And the good thing about that is that they're as light as carbon bottle cage, but titanium is actually malleable, so you can tighten them up a little bit more. So I like those two ones to be a little bit looser because I always put bottle in, put bottle out when I'm drinking. But this one I really need to tighten it a little bit more, and so the bottle doesn't fall off. And honestly, it doesn't fall off. So it does its job, super light. In the bottle, I have some Reboost maple syrup at the back. It's from Quebec, so it's just the best. I put a little bit of salt in the Reboost maple syrup, and it's just do the job. The rest of it is water and electrolyte. And last thing, head unit. I had my Garmin 1040 yesterday. This is a very rural race, so indication were very good, but you never know out there. There's no car at all, no grocery store, nothing. So the last thing you want to do is get lost, and I just wanted a little bit bigger. So normally I go with the 840 for races, but yesterday I went with the 1040 because guidance was extra important. So yeah, 1040 on the head unit. So yeah, that's my bike check for the Nepomuk Narly. Stay tuned for the full race experience, race recap. It was a very cool week, as is always is at the Nepomuk Narly. And yeah, thanks for listening.